Another fact that I found pretty interesting is that there are now more mobile phones on the planet than there are TVs. So a fact like this, throwing this into your presentation, it can really help liven up the conversation, letting them know that basically everybody on the planet and definitely in the United States has a mobile device, and there are actually more mobile phones than TVs. So another fun fact about just how compelling the growth is of the mobile industry. And to just put it simply, mobile is the future. It is the future of computing and also the future of marketing for businesses. Technology started early with computers with these giant things called mainframes in the 1950s. It quickly moved to personal computing, which, as you all know, changed business forever. But in the 1980s, personal computers were really only available to businesses with a lot of money, large businesses and medium-sized companies. And then the internet came around and also revolutionized business again. As you all know, a website for a business is definitely not an option to not have. And with all this in mind, it looks like history is beginning to repeat itself. More and more and more, we're seeing the numbers of mobile phones increase, and with this, it is becoming more of a mandatory marketing tool for these small businesses to have a mobile experience available for their customers. So looking at this image right here, you're seeing just the history of technology and where things are kind of headed. Mobile is definitely the future, and all signs are pointing upwards at this point. And so this is a really compelling way to start off your conversation with a business owner. Let them be very aware of how fast mobile is growing and how they could potentially tap into this fast-growing market. So once you go through with information about how fast just the general sector of mobile is growing, you might run into an objection of, but why a mobile app? That seems to be a question for a lot of small business owners. Why a mobile app? Why isn't my regular website good enough anymore? And the fact is that consumers are downloading mobile apps more than ever. And it's actually anticipated that mobile app downloads will reach 76.9 billion in 2014 and will generate $35 billion in sales. So as you can see, this is a very, very rapidly growing market and a very lucrative market as well. In just over 3 years, over 20 billion mobile apps have been downloaded between just the iPhone and Android alone. And another compelling reason about why mobile apps is mobile apps provide the best mobile experience possible to consumers. Mobile apps just simply run better, they are more engaging, there are no distractions, and there's a wealth of other features that are possible on mobile apps that are not possible on other marketing tools like mobile websites. And another interesting statistic is that customers actually prefer to use apps over mobile websites. So from what I've heard, just feedback with you guys, what I've definitely heard is that a lot of businesses don't quite understand what the benefit is of a mobile app over a mobile website. And an interesting statistic to bring up if you ever run into this objection is that customers actually prefer to use apps over mobile websites. And as you can see from this diagram, the time of minutes spent on mobile apps compared to the mobile web is increasing. The blue bar is mobile app usage and the green bar is mobile web usage. And as you can see towards the right side of the diagram, mobile apps are clearly taking the lead as the industry picks up steam and consumers begin using mobile apps more and more and more. So basically, customers want mobile apps. They prefer this highly engaging experience over mobile websites. And if you run into the objection after this, but what about a mobile website? I don't really want an app. I don't think I need an app. If that's still the issue, always let the business owner know that we offer both a mobile app and a mobile website. We can have their business appear across all mobile phones. That includes the iTunes App Store and the Android Marketplace. We also have a mobile website powered by HTML5, which functions like a native app, but inside the phone's web browser. So that app can be used on BlackBerries and Windows mobile phones and all other phones that are not iPhones or Androids. So what you're providing is you're providing a complete mobile marketing solution. And Even still, I've heard a lot of people asking, what is the difference between a mobile app and a mobile website? That seems to be the huge elephant in the room that businesses really can't seem to get their head around. And some of the main points that I put together for you are at the top: push notifications. With mobile apps, you have the ability to send a message through this application to the consumer. With a mobile website, you do not have this ability. And this is a technical limitation where the mobile app just provides functionality that is not possible through a mobile website. So push notifications is a huge benefit comparing mobile apps to mobile websites. For a mobile app, it's always on and always available. These users download the mobile app onto their phone from the app stores, and it's always available on their phone, whether they want information about a business's menu or they just want to call the business within 2 touches. With a mobile app, information has never been more accessible to the consumer. No longer do they have to open up their Safari browser on their iPhone, type in the business's name, search through listings, and then get to the business. They can literally just tap the icon of the business's app on their phone and get all the relevant information about the business quicker than ever before. Mobile apps are also more engaging than mobile websites. They provide an experience that is focused without distractions. And what that means is inside a mobile app, there is no links to exit the mobile app. There are no ads or distractions like a regular mobile website might have. The app really encloses the user in the business, and with all of their content, everything is focused specifically for that business. So it's just more engaging, and it's a more compelling way for users to connect with a business through their mobile phone. Mobile apps also provide an easier way to share across major social networks. For example, inside our mobile apps, we have the ability for a user to share a ton of parts of the mobile app, from the home screen inside the mobile app to the loyalty coupon systems. Users have an easier way to share mobile apps with their friends and increase downloads and spread information about the business virally. Another function that's not available through mobile websites would be our loyalty programs. Our loyalty programs access access the camera and the GPS of the mobile phone. And with a mobile website, this is currently not possible. One of the limitations of mobile websites and HTML5 is that they cannot access the camera on a mobile phone. So with this, the QR coupon system that we have, which I'll explain a little bit more in detail in this presentation, is not available on HTML5. The GPS coupon system that we have available is also not enabled on our HTML5 app. So there are technical limitations as well. A mobile app just runs smoother. There is more functionality available inside a mobile app. And to top all this off, it also has the ability to differentiate a business a little bit more. In my experience, users just aren't really too excited about a mobile website. It's useful, yes, but I have seen businesses have app release parties. I have seen them spread the launch of their mobile app across all their social networks through their email marketing plan. Whatever it may be, there's just something about an app that really engages customers and consumers a lot more than just a mobile website. It gets people excited. It gets people curious about what the app can do for the consumer. It just, in conclusion, it just really can differentiate a business and help them stand out from their crowded competition. And like I said previously, a mobile app will always provide the most compelling mobile experience to consumers. So if they want the best mobile experience, a mobile app is definitely the way to go. And moving forward, another big objection that I hear from some of our customers is small business owners are really always wondering, how am I going to see a return on investment? Where am I going to see customers coming into my business, and how is this going to make me money? And that's also another objection that you really want to know very well, and you want to be able to respond in an extremely confident manner on how this mobile app is going to show them a return on their investment. One of the features that I'd like to point out that can directly show a return on investment would be our coupon systems that I mentioned previously. A GPS coupon system can help users come back into the business so they can check in and receive bonuses. These are essentially loyalty coupon systems similar to a check card at a local coffee shop where you would make 5 purchases and get the 6th one free. What these do is they encourage customers to become repeat customers, which for restaurants and other small businesses is extremely important. Finding new customers is extremely hard to do, and keeping older ones is even more important, so a coupon system like this can definitely help a business see a return on investment. The QR code coupon system, the difference is instead of checking in through the GPS system inside the phone, you scan a QR code that is generated on our system. So the QR coupon system is the best way to encourage repeat buyers. GPS coupon system is the best way to encourage repeat visitors. So again, both of these definitely great tools at increasing loyalty for small business clients. And another way a mobile app can be utilized to see a return on investment is just listing specials and deals. Keeping customers informed, letting them know about the happy hour schedule, letting them know about new events that are coming to the venue or business location, letting them know about dinner specials. Whatever it may be, keeping customers informed will help them know more about the business and then return to the business to engage with the business, whether it's a cool event or a special that they're having. And some facts on coupon systems is 28% of customers reported that they are extremely likely to increase their visits to a business if they have a loyalty reward card for them. So basically what this means is customers, they want coupon systems. They want to be rewarded for their visits, and they are more likely to return to the business and spend additional money on whether it's a dinner or a coffee or a bagel, whatever it may be at the restaurant or diner. They are willing to spend more money to be rewarded for their purchases. Another fact about mobile coupons is mobile coupons get 10 times the redemption rate of traditional coupons. So mobile is simply more engaging. It allows the consumer to engage with the business on a level that's never before been seen through business. And this is a source that was conducted by Burrell Associates. And as you can see, mobile coupons are just way more engaging than traditional coupons. So technology has a lot of power to it and can definitely help bring these customers back to the business. And another compelling feature that we offer is push notifications. With push notifications, you can update your customers instantly through special offers, updates, whether it's your happy hour schedule or any general information about your business. You can use push notifications to break the barrier between the business and their customers. It's a great way to connect with a customer, keep them informed, let them know general information about the business, and it's extremely easy to use as well. Sending out a push notification with business apps, you just log into your dashboard, type in your message, and it is instantly sent to every user who has downloaded your mobile app. And some facts about notifications: 60% of people, 4.2 billion people, are active texters, and it takes just 90 seconds for someone on average to respond to a text message. So you can imagine just the response rates of a message that arrives directly to a person's phone. There is no email to access. There is no advertising to look through. It is a message that appears directly on the person's phone and, again, is free from distractions and is definitely a direct way to connect with a business's customers. And some other facts about how a business will see a return on investment, because I really believe that this is probably one of the most important things that a business wants to know is they want to see how they're going to see a return on investment. You really need to let them know that their mobile app will help them find customers. Customers are looking for their business through their mobile phone, through browser searches, through recommendations, and their mobile app will help connect them with these customers. Your mobile app will also help a business win customers from competition. And that's another huge fact to inform businesses of. If you look at these diagrams at the bottom, you'll see in the middle of the left diagram that 40% of people have turned to a competitor's site after a bad mobile experience. So that's just another reason why not having a mobile experience at this point is simply not an option. If they are losing customers to their competition, they are losing revenue. And that is a direct way for them to see a return on investment is by taking those customers, turning them into their own customers, and stealing them from their competition that has a lot of value to the business. Another fact is that these customers will refer your business to others. And the reason for that is a solid mobile experience will definitely give a positive experience to the consumer, and every positive experience definitely leads to word of mouth. So if you see the left diagram again, you'll see that 50% of people would not recommend a business with a bad mobile site. So again, consumers are beginning to expect these mobile experiences. They want to be able to read a business's content when they need it from their mobile phone. A good analogy to tell business prospects is not having a mobile website or a mobile app and having a consumer view their regular website on their mobile phone is kind of like reading a newspaper in the dark with a flashlight. It's not ideal. You can't really see all the content in a fashion that's going to be easy to read, formatted for the phone. It's just too much content squished into a little screen. It's definitely not ideal. And as you can see from these statistics, users definitely are expecting the experience to be ideal on their mobile phone. So again, not having a mobile experience for a business is simply no longer an option. And just to really break it down, a mobile app will help a business connect with their customers. And that's probably the most important fact. They will be able to connect with their customers on the go. These customers will come into their business and then refer their business to their friends and other individuals. Another objection that I hear from time to time is that businesses, they are concerned on price. They don't really understand how valuable this is and how it stacks up against other mobile marketing solutions. A quick fact is on average, mobile developers charge about $150 an hour. So as you can see, mobile app development is extremely expensive. With your solution, you're providing this level of service at a fraction of the cost. In terms of push notifications, when compared to text message marketing plans, these can cost about $200 a month. And with your mobile marketing solution, these push notifications are included free with every single mobile app. And on average, developing a mobile app can cost upwards of $50,000. Mobile app development is, again, really expensive, and you are providing a solution that is uploaded to the iTunes App Store. It's available in the Android marketplace, and you also have a mobile website version available developed with HTML5, which is a really innovative and new mobile technology that performs like a native app, but inside the phone's web browser. And also, time is money in itself. So developing a mobile app can take months of this business's time. It's a headache. There's lots of planning involved, and it's just generally not the easiest thing to do. And so what you provide is a pain-free way for this business to capitalize on this growing market. And again, the mobile app will pay for itself. So with the question, is this affordable? Yes, it absolutely is affordable because the mobile app will help drive new business to the establishment and also bring existing customers back. And another objection that I've heard is businesses are confused. Why do I need to make this step today? Why is mobile important now? Why can't I wait a couple years and maybe think about doing this at a later time? And the reason for that is there's a couple key opportunities for this business to capitalize on a mobile experience now. For one, it's a chance to differentiate their business from their competition. Their competitors probably don't have a mobile app, and having a mobile app will help them stand out from their competition. It's a chance to be ahead of the curve. One thing to maybe remind them of right here would be, when did they get a website? Were they a late adopter? Were they behind the curve at this point? And I'm sure they could definitely tell you about this, but no one likes to be behind the curve. And this is an opportunity for them to be ahead of the curve, stand out from their competition, and really appear as a cutting-edge business. It's also a chance to create a viral buzz for the business as well. As I described earlier, I've seen countless businesses have app release parties and have a number of customers extremely anxious just to download the app before it's even released. So with that in mind, it's a chance to get customers excited, get them engaged, and create a viral buzz for the business. And most importantly, it's a chance to capitalize on mobile customers. More than ever, customers are using mobile devices to do things more than ever, from finding the business to looking up information. Customers are mobile, and this would be a chance for this business to capitalize on this mobile movement. And lastly, you definitely always want to let them know how to get started. I definitely recommend that you have a call to action on a slide right here where you either ask for a piece of the setup guide or you ask for some sort of commitment from the business to get started with your mobile app company. So at this point, I would like to take some time and just answer some of your objections. If you guys have any objections, type them into the chat box at this time, and I'll do my best to help you guys out with those objections. What's a really common objection that you guys are hearing? The hosting fee. The hosting fee, which you can explain to the business, is the hosting fee pays for unlimited app downloads. It pays for unlimited push notifications. It also pays for the dashboard for this business to update their app's content whenever they want. As you can see from my previous slide, mobile app development is super expensive, and before a platform like the Business Apps platform was released, you would have to pay a developer $150 an hour just to make a simple change. So with this solution and this monthly fee, they have full control over their app's content. They're able to make changes whenever they want. And the hosting fee also pays for updates to their app over time. Let's see. You can't find apps on Google like you can on a mobile website is often voiced. Well, with any sort of marketing tool, it needs to be properly marketed to their customers. One of the pluses of our solution is we are able to also provide a mobile website. So if they have consumers looking through the Google search engine or Yahoo search engine and they land at the business's website, the website will still be mobilized in a format that looks great on the mobile device. So with that in mind, I recommend having the business market the mobile app through existing channels that they've created, whether it's their social network or it's their email marketing campaign that they've created, or they can even install a QR code in their business, have users download the application, and market it that way. So with the objection of users not being able to find the mobile app, that should be turned into ways to market the mobile app. And we help provide tools to do that, such as through our QR codes that are offered through every mobile application. And there's a ton of compelling ways to market a mobile app. The main ones would definitely be through social networks, newsletters, and definitely QR codes. And another objection, are there any ways to prevent a customer from simply driving by and doing a GPS check-in without coming in? For that, yeah, I would definitely suggest the QR coupon system. The reason being is, to answer the question directly, no, there's no way to prevent them from driving by and checking in without making a purchase. But you also got to understand that there's some value in the user just thinking about the business. That's what we call in business mind share. What they're doing is thinking about the business, using their mobile app. With that coupon system, we generally recommend having a coupon that is accompanied by a purchase. For example, if they check in 5 times, they can get a free drink with their next lunch or something like that. I definitely wouldn't recommend, a $50 gift certificate for 5 check-ins. Otherwise, you might run into that issue. To combat with that, if you want to have customers make purchases for the coupons to be unlocked, I definitely recommend the QR coupon systems. Reason being is a QR code is ideally kept behind the counter, and what that'll allow you to do is only present the QR code to the consumer once a purchase has been made, similar to how they would present the card at purchase and then you would stamp the card. Same sort of concept. In the future, will the clients be able to only access the content area versus all other areas? We've actually enabled that recently. We can actually disable certain steps in your guys' client panel. If you are interested in us disabling those sort of features in your client panel so your customers can only log in to send push notifications, shoot us an email, and I will discuss with you how to get that done. So to answer your question, yes, we can disable the content areas inside your platform so consumers or businesses can only send out push notes. Let's see, is there any other objections? I feel like there's a few other questions that I think I answered, but I am going through them at the moment. Okay, well, I'll be on here for another minute. If anybody can think of any other objections, I would definitely be happy to go over those. And then keep in mind this webinar is recorded too, so if you guys want to reference this at a later date, it'll be uploaded to our Vimeo channel, and you can definitely watch that at any time. Is there a way to track coupons? That feature is currently in the works. I would say the ETA on that is about 2 or 3 weeks. We're working on improving our analytics to where you can see usage inside the mobile app from what parts of the mobile app are most popular, what users are actually doing inside the mobile app, and that upgrade is to be released within the upcoming weeks. Some clients ask about hosting the app on the web versus the traditional way. The reason that we maintain the hosting of the mobile app is because of the changes that we make. We make changes to our platform almost every single day, and part of the monthly fee goes towards those changes. So over time, what we will be doing is making improvements to their application. We will be managing their application and just generally making their mobile app more and more improved as time goes on, and that's definitely what the monthly hosting fee goes towards. If you have a business that has more than one location, we are going to be working to have push notifications sent directly to certain users. At this time, push notifications can only be sent to all locations, and that is another upgrade that's going to be coming in the future. Can a client pay for only a mobile site if that's all they want? We actually have some reduced pricing that we're going to be announcing coming up soon that will allow you to only purchase an HTML5 app or only purchase an Android application. So if you have a customer who only wants an HTML5 app, definitely reach out to us. We're going to be releasing this new pricing plan probably within 2 weeks or so. So if you have a client who only wants an HTML5 app, which is our mobile website version, reach out to us and I'd be more than happy to explain how that pricing works. Do we plan on looking at releasing native apps for other platforms? At this time, no, we do not, simply because the usage and engagement on other platforms is simply not as high as the engagement on iPhone and Android devices. To combat that and have a mobile solution on all platforms, we've been developing our HTML5 app, which works like a mobile website, and that works on Blackberries and Windows mobile phones. So that would be our answer until, say, Windows Mobile picks up more market share. Same thing with BlackBerry. So it is on the table, but at this time we are focused on our HTML5 app, which is completely cross-platform. For the GPS coupons, there's a 200-foot perimeter. So a user can be within 200 feet and check into the business. As far as Android tablets, we're actually going to be enabling those probably within the next month or so. That's definitely been something on our radar for a while now, and we are definitely going to be releasing that very, very soon as well. So at this time, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you guys have any additional questions that I didn't answer in this webinar, feel free to shoot us an email at support@businessapps.com, and we'd be more than happy to answer all those questions. And again, this has been recorded, so take a look at our Vimeo channel later today or early tomorrow, and we will have this up for you. And